After victory at the Combat of the 30, the French faced devastating raids from England's Black Prince. But France's King John II was closing in. Jean finally caught the English near the city of Poitiers in September 1356. The French army outnumbered the English by thousands. King Jean himself joined the fight, but what seemed a certain victory for France soon turned into a nightmare. The English longbow devastated the mighty French army. An endless hail of arrows gutted the main French force. Then the English captured King Jean. The fight was over. The Battle of Poitiers was another catastrophic defeat for the French. The English had destroyed most of France's nobility in a single day. Now they turned their attention towards taking the French capital, Paris. The invaders marched unopposed towards Paris. The remains of some of the medieval walls of Paris still stand today. As the English army approached, the terrified locals sought shelter behind these defenses. Could France's capital withstand the full might of the Black Prince's army? The English Black Prince had raided the French countryside without mercy, and now his army had come for the capital. With the English on their doorstep, it fell to the French army and the people of Paris to defend the walls of their proud city. Hoping to avoid open battle, the French began fortifying the city, manning the walls and calling every available soldier to his post. As the French hastened their preparations, several detachments of English soldiers were spotted closing in on the city.
Homme faut trahir, il trahit sans nul arrest. Advertance de l'ordre servir.
Oiets, tout le monde. Laissez-moi y exploiter. Oil, mais à votre commandement.
Manens, prêt? Avance, Manens!
The English showed no mercy, burning their way to Paris via 3 routes, each of which was home to villages and farms that supplied the capital.
Longtemps va-t-il demeurer?
Bonne besogne expect. Obeleste paré. Long quand va-t-il demeurer? Oh, jetzt les ordonnances. Ça espère. Reste pour la besogne, Manance. Laissez-moi exploiter. Fouiller est ma toute vie. Que faut-il donc besoigner? Besoigne à faire? Une autre Versailles? Besoigne nous attendre, Manance. Je veux semer oil, messieurs de moi. Dictez-moi une merde.
Chevalcheur, soyez express. Chevalcheur, en pleine course.
On me laisse courir, à barmer.
Page. Page, command the men.
Compagnon.
Having struck out at the English front line, the French had slowed the enemy's advance.
Access mes vos.
Reste pour la besogne, Manance. Pouvons savoir, mestière des bois. Oyez les ordonnances. Vecchière, Mériel.
Donnez-moi vos sacrifices.
Commandement suisse et Narson, Eric. Les autres laissent avant à mon commandement.
Mais ici, compagnon, nous allons. En besogne.
Alberta.
Alors ce bâtir s'escuit. De vers où faut-il archer?
Bâtir.
Advertance, tout le monde. Bien me plaît à œuvrer aux chances. Un besogne. Veille à la mine.
Oyez bien, compagnon. Nos despartans,
Les chevaux givoués, les esters.
compagnon. Veille alors, ça barme. Et ici, laisse commandement, compagnon. Nous allons.
On me fait au train. Fouillère reste.
Que faut-il donc besoigner? Veille à la mine.
Où sont les commandements?
Obéir, incontinent.
Les chevalcheurs, ainsi soit-il. J'obtiens à vos services.
Oyez bien, commandant des Spartans.
Archers, les commandements viennent.
Veille et Morsus, pas au destrière. J'attends.
As the French continued to rally their army, the English took the last of the surrounding villages and had almost encircled Paris.
Besoigne à faire?
With the countryside in flames and the English at the city gates, the French armies steeled themselves for battle. Now came the capital's true test. Would the mighty walls of Paris hold against a fearsome English siege? The Parisian Guard raised the alarm as the English began their first assault on the city walls.
Quand je commande,
Giovanni Basti!
Oh, me faut trahir?
Tostoya Lauretz.
Donnez-moi vos services.
Que faut-il donc besoigner?
Lionjans de Tostoya Lauretz.
A chessmesmas Aubelestras. Obelest au col. Avant! Aubelestier, avant, Obelest.
L'esprit gay à Parmer.
Obéir, c'est vertu. Je coupe. Il n'ose agir! Inconfident!
Longtemps Batsir demeurait.
The French army fought valiantly, repelling the first English attack.
Attendez. Avant, compagnon.
Besoin à faire! Appareillement en train! J'exploite les répalements!
Maïetzi, comme volette. Giovanni Basti.
Attendez les commandements, manance! Oil, messieurs des...
Oyez les ordonnances. Lors baptiste de cette... Doncia Lores.
Un besoin. Si vege outshot. Messieurs des mouets. Oh, me faut trahir? 16 belles manouères.
Bonne besogne et je fais.
Maïetz-moi besoin. Tostoya Lauretz. Que faut-il donc besoigner? Longtemps Batsir demeurait. Faut-il donc besoigner?
Chevalier, reste commandé.
Ah, excuse-moi. Lors Batige s'essuie.
Nous sommes prêts.
Ça est belle
Alors, posez. Il n'y faut
On arrange par l'avouer. Maïetz-moi besoin. Giovanni Bastir. Tostoya Lauretz.
Soyez retrayez vos à moi. Apertisez votre courage, compagnon.
Un besoin. Bien me plaît, ça ouvre aux champs. Giovanni Bastir.
Un besoin. Giovanni Basti.
Reste dicte-moi mon Versailles.
Lors Batige Sesti.
Acces Petri, compagnon.
Vous me faites trahir? Lors Batige s'escuit.
Compagnon, reste pour la besoin. Je gagne mon game. Albenestin, Unite. Sivey. Compagnon, Roganos. Alonso, informé.
Besoin à faire? Je vais rappareiller ce manoir!
L'heure est de besoigneur.
Although the walls of Paris had been breached, the French could still hold the city, so long as its mighty landmarks did not fall.
Lors Batige, que faut-il donc besoigner?
Dosia Laurens! Lors Batige s'escuit! Lors Batige s'escuit!
The French defense of their capital held firm, wearing down the English invaders one by one.
On me fa au train. Ardu besoigne en grande terre.
Vers où faut-il marcher?
Donnez-moi vos services. Cherchez.
Oil, mestir des mouets. Besoin à faire? As-tu besoin? Vaillez-moi besoin. Avertan seulement. Mestir des bois. Dostoya Laurens.
Eine Rüstung, Chevalier! Reste tous comme prêts! Donnez-moi vos services!
The ruthless English army began burning the great Parisian landmarks. The French were running out of time to expel the enemy from their city.
Besoin de nos attentes, madame! Je vais rappareiller Que faut-il donc besoigner?
Giovanni Bastien. Archer! Oh, il est de
Attendez les commandements. C'est comme votre gré.
Archer! Prenez
The enemy grew ever more desperate as their ranks thinned and their hopes of victory faded.
Oil, messieurs des mouets.
Los batiges s'essuient.
Oyez bien, compagnons.
À l'arçon, chevalier!
Pour me faire trahir,
Giovanni Bastien.
bonne besogne expect. Moi besoin. Recuer Merias.
Reste tout estasis!
Compagnon, je gagne mon gage.
Votre commandement.
Archers, faites vos archers!
Engine vos attendant! Oyez les ordonnances.
Allons ça, reste tous.
Oyez tout le monde.
Tous y a Lauretz.
Moult me plaise de chassière.
Archers! Prenez vos armes!
Ici les commandements. Adjustment boss.
Advertance te demande.
Sous mes astuces!
Madame, au bronze.
Ouais, oyez-y bien, compagnon.
Glorieuse!
Compagnon, ben ici les commandements. Ça, compagnon. Oralement.
Dicte-moi ma besogne.
Oi, mestière de moi. Non, stia Lores.
Morgonels et Onjans movons nous. Onjan vos aboyer. Les Morgonels actant vos ordonnances. Oi. Onjans en way. Les Onjans de siège assis. Seconde votre commandement.
Adjustment boss. Nos dispartons brièvement.
Bonne besoigne est faite. Que faut-il donc besoigner? Si vêches à chance.
En besoin. Besoigne à faire? Lors batige s'estuie.
Oh, me fa au trail.
Besoigne à faire?
Or actons donc ordonnance. Or actons donc ordonnance. Alarme!
Defeated and demoralized by the strength of the French defense, the Black Prince's army abandoned their siege of the capital. Paris celebrated victory, but this was not the last test the French would face in their struggle to win the war. The battlefields of the 100 Years' War were full of danger. To defend against these weapons, a new type of armor was developed: plate armor.
Plate armor clad the knight in an articulating exoskeleton of hardened steel. A hard outer shell that still flexes and moves with the body.
It provided impressive protection and was an extraordinary technological achievement.
Now, one of the ways that armor gets its strength is through shape. Both of these pieces are made out the exact same thickness as steel, but I can show you there's one stronger than the other. Here's the one with no shape. You see it buckles immediately. If I swap it for one that's been forged to have strength and shape, you can see it's much stronger. It's going nowhere.
It wasn't just the shape that gave it strength. It was also how the metal was treated by the armorer.
Now, the benefits of using heat is it obviously makes the piece more plastic, more ductile, lets me shape it. But the fuel also adds layers of carbon into the outer surface. This helps me increase the hardness and strength of the material.
The art of the armorer was being able to judge the temperature of the metal by eye, managing the heat to create resilience in the metal. The combination of heat-treated metal and rigid shapes meant that armor didn't need to be so thick and heavy, making it much easier to fight in. But good quality plate armor did have its downside. It was very expensive.
Now, not everyone could afford full steel plate armor. For the common man, there is the brigandine. Now, these are made up of overlapping steel plates that are then riveted through a textile outer. This gives you a much bigger range of movement, but is limited and is not as strong as a full steel breastplate. That said, it is much cheaper and much easier to maintain.
At its best, the armored knight was invincible. But armor didn't just provide defense. It was also a weapon and an expression of a knight's power and prestige. Armor transformed its wearer into a work of art.